Laws of love.
I don't think you should make that kind of a decision so prematurely. What do you mean you're staying away?
Now listen to me. When Carlos went to the office, he told me. He said that if Alejandra didn't love him, she wouldn't have agreed to marry him.
Ricardo, come on.
What? It's the truth. I don't know what their relationship was like. I don't know. But now that he's left prison, he hasn't stopped seeing her.
But that could also mean absolutely nothing. Would you like to know how many married or engaged women I've gone out with? Maybe a couple or so.
Alejandra's nothing like that. No. That is not the case with her.
Clearly, I know that she's not like that. But all right, just because you were in a relationship doesn't mean you stop feeling... You know what I'm saying, right? If you happen to be tempted, then it's because you're not happy with your partner. And I think Alejandra is happy when she's with you.
The question is, now can Alejandra be satisfied being with me, compared with what she can feel with Carlos?
Look, all right? Look at it as a case. Now all of us have the right to be considered innocent until it's proven otherwise.
How I wish it was that simple. I wish it was, because if that were the case, I'd be able to prove quite easily that Carlos doesn't deserve her.
Now look, you're right 100%, but Alejandra is going through a lot of things right now. And I think all of this is happening too fast.
I know. But I truly think that I have to step out of the way until she finally figures out exactly what she's feeling.
I already told you the truth, and I've paid dearly for the mistake I made. I was locked up in prison thinking that you and I were supposed to be on our honeymoon instead.
Now that's never going to happen.
No, honey, please don't say that. I love you.
How dare you speak to me about love, huh?
Because I have never stopped loving you.
Oh, come on, that's enough!
You did it too. You left me in there, and I'm no fool, Alejandra. I know that. That you... All that time you were with Bustamante. I know.
No. Ricardo has nothing to do with this. Don't involve him.
Listen, let's just be honest, okay? That is what you want, right? That is what you want. I let you down. But you went to seek comfort with that fool.
No, that's not true.
It's not? Are you lying? If you're not lying, look me in the eye and tell me you don't feel anything for him. Go ahead, say it! Say it!
Ricardo was a pillar of strength for me.
There you go! Look, maybe I did go to bed with Patricia.
I told you never to say her name again!
Alright, fine! Alright. But you got close to Bustamante, and honestly, I don't know which betrayal is worse. My betrayal was only of the physical. But what you did is of the soul.
Laws of love. Laws of love.
Please come in. I really need to get the door painted.
No. I'll take care of it.
No, why would you do that?
What am I? Look, I broke it, right? Then I have to pay for it. And the reason why I broke it was because I was desperate.
Please come in, have a seat. Can I offer you anything?
No, I'm fine.
Some dinner, perhaps?
No, I'm fine.
How about
really.
a glass of wine?
Listen, I'm fine.
Leonardo, you saved my life. And that really means a lot to me. I mean what you did for me.
It was nothing. So, hey, are you feeling better now?
I'm good now that I've pressed charges against that awful degenerate.
You did the right thing, huh? Not many people would do that. Because of that, the prosecutor will have enough evidence to put him through a trial.
No one has ever stood up for me like this. Well, no one has defended me before. At least not the way you did.
Seriously?
Thank you for looking for him.
I swear I could have beaten that scumbag to a pulp.
I would have liked to have seen that. It's very out of character.
Look, if there's one thing I cannot stand in this world, it's injustice. So if anybody hurts you again, they will have to face me.
Well, thank you.
I would never let anyone hurt a woman I care so much about.
I don't want to continue talking to you.
We said that we were going to talk. You and I were ready to swear our love to each other, to start a family. We wanted to have two children, remember? We bought an apartment together. I know that deep down under all the hatred you feel for me, you still care for me. There's still that Alejandra who still loves me.
No, Carlos. There's no going back.
Look how easily you give up. But you know what? I'm going to keep on fighting for you because that's who I am. I'm loyal to my heart.
I don't believe you.
Honey, let's do this. I'll give you some time to think things over, and meanwhile, I'll get my firm off the ground again. Because I want you to admire me again. I don't want you to pity me or that you stay because you feel sorry for me. I want you to remember the reason why you fell in love with me. And you know what? I swear to you, I'm going to win your love back.
Superior Court of Justice.
I don't know why Agustin has decided to go on with this.
Nobody's going to believe him and his attorney after what happened to
I
him.
hope so.
Go on. What's gonna happen today? I wonder.
Are you sure that this is a good idea, attorney?
Don't worry about it. Come on, go in. Go ahead now.
Good afternoon to you.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Sit on this side.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
You may be seated.
Case 3948/2017. Agustin Tejeda versus Lorenza Ceballos. Mr. Tejeda is demanding for child support for his child, a boy named Eduardo Tejeda, as a supplementary part to cover his much-needed medical expenses.
I will now listen to your arguments, Attorney Soto.
Yes, Your Honor. Mrs. Lorenza Ceballos abandoned her young son and Mr. Tejeda about 3 months ago without any explanations. The young boy suffers from a visual disability, and he needs to be cared for by someone who is a trained professional. Mr. Tejeda has to work all day in order to earn sufficient funds to support his medical treatment. We have these documents here to offer as evidence as to the cost of the caregiver, plus the specialized school he has to go to, the medical expenses, and his medicine, and the psychological therapy he's required to go to. These expenses used to be lower before because Mrs. Tejeda was working from their home and used to take care of their son. Although in reality, the one who has always taken care of him is his father.
Attorney, you are making a judgment.
I'm not, Your Honor. That is what has been stated in the expert medical report done by the child psychologist. It is evident that the child has suffered psychological damage at the hands of this woman, who has not given him the attention or the affection that he needs, by leaving him like that without any explanations. That's why we're asking for the divorce and for the evidence to be reviewed in order to award Mr. Tejeda the child support, along with all the other expenses that we have mentioned before, and to grant full custody of the child to his father.
Attorney, I'm afraid of losing my son.
Don't worry, everything's
He's the
going
only
to be
thing I
fine.
have.
know
I
what
will
I'm
now
doing.
listen to Attorney Rueda.
Mrs. Lorenza Ceballos has absolutely no reason to give child support to this man. Because he's employed on a payroll where he can supply adequately for the needs of his son. And besides, what she earns as her salary as a public accountant is barely enough to cover for her own support and maintenance. When she was at home, part of her extra contribution was to care for the boy, and she contributed a major part of her salary as well. But after doing so, she had very little left for her own expenses. If only Attorney Soto, instead of trying to solve all his own turbulent personal matters here in halls of the courtrooms, He would have conducted a better investigation, and he would have realized that to be true.
Your Honor, I would greatly appreciate it if you would kindly remind the legal counsel of the opposing party to focus on this case. And actually, Attorney Rueda, our investigation led to the documentary evidence that we just presented and that you would have known about if only you had read them. Several accounts, the apartment that she has been renting, and several witnesses who we talked to from her job have assured us that she has a stable job. And we have all the evidence here.
Well, aren't you gonna say something?
Calm down.
This isn't right.
Don't worry, it's okay.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better now.
I'm glad to hear that.
Well, after what you all did for me, I feel like nobody in the world can hurt me.
Well, of course. We all love you very much.
But then, I can't help feeling that I decided to use that app because I felt empty, I don't know. Victoria, I think I need to see a therapist because apparently I don't seem to love myself enough.
I'm glad that you're focusing on the good things that you can learn from all of this. And I have good news for you.
What?
I was talking with Sonia, the prosecutor. She told me that it's likely that there were many other women who were harassed by the same guy, but they didn't do anything. Olivia, I think no matter how difficult this may be for you, you have to let the public know what happened. Yes. Yes, to make other victims of this creep finally realize that if they press charges, it's very important that it works. It would be helpful.
Yes, you're right, but then...
If the first woman who was harassed by this guy had complained about him, maybe this wouldn't have happened to you.
Yes, you're right about that, Victoria, but the thing is, I'm not ready.
I know. I do understand you, but the very moment you feel ready, I can go along with you. And, I don't know, maybe you could give a small interview. And this safe feeling that you have now, maybe it's something that you can channel to other women who don't have it.
You're right about that. It's just that I don't know if I can do it anytime soon.
Whenever you decide to do it, I will be there for you.
Thank you very much.
What are we
Silence!
Handle this in a calm manner. Silence!
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I speak?
Go ahead.
I didn't know exactly what I was doing when I left. And the truth is, I was just so desperate. I was beside myself. Just imagine being locked up the whole time inside the house. I had to work from there and having to carry the burden of sadness and the pressure of having to spend the entire time taking care of my sick son. I don't know why I wasn't called to make a statement. If they did that, they would have realized how much I love my son. And you know that, Agustin. And I want to give him all of my love.
What do you hope to achieve with this, madam?
I want to say that I'm very sure that those psychological tests are wrong. That they have been manipulated. There must be some mistake. I can understand if my husband wants to get a divorce. I understand that. But please, Your Honor, please don't take my son away from me. Please don't take him away from me. Don't take my sweet Lalo away from me. Please don't take my son away from me.
Pull yourself together, madam. Control yourself.
Don't take my son away from me, please. Don't take him away from me. No, please don't.
Okay.
I just know that they're going to take him away from me, and I don't know what I'm going to do without him. Don't take my son away from me, please.
So you want the divorce to be made effective?
Yes, if that's what Agustin wants. Yes. But since I'm going to take care of my son with all of my love, and I'm going to have to resign from my new job, I want Agustin to be the one to give me child support.
Hey, what's going on? So, how did you do?
Well, attorney, not as well as I'd hoped, really.
Did you do what I asked you?
Well, I really tried to, but I felt very bad about lying to people, attorney.
That's not lying. It's persuading.
Okay, well, I tried to follow your advice, but it didn't work out very well.
It's a matter of practice. Relax, baby steps first.
I'm sorry for insisting, attorney, but I feel better when I'm being honest. I've always worked like that.
I understand. It's just that in this case, things are different.
All right, I promise to try harder next time.
The first thing you have to do is not to get attached to the woman, no matter how pretty she is or how sad her story is. You have to stay concentrated. Don't think that you have to make out with her. Think of it, listen to me, think of it like it was evidence for a case.
You are so right, attorney. You're so smart. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Look, Juan, I trust you very much, and I know you'll do this very well.
Please, Your Honor. With all due respect, you cannot allow for this to happen. Clearly, it's just a ploy, a tactic, a scheme to avoid making the payment.
No, of course not! How dare you say that to me?
Your Honor, my client is now the one demanding for child support and for full custody of the child.
Yes.
Attorneys, please, confine yourselves to the schedule of the proceedings. If you want to file for an appeal, it's your right to do so. But first, you will have to show evidence that you think might be suitable. The sentence in this divorce case will be postponed until I have received the expert evidence from the Judicial Board.
Please all stand.
What in the world are you trying to do? You want to hurt Lalo some more?
You are in a courthouse. Look, the only thing I'm going to ask from you is to say goodbye to your money forever. And I'll take your son too.
Agustin, just listen to me. Don't worry, please hear me out. The judge is going to realize that that woman is using her own son to her benefit.
I hope so, attorney. Because I just can't allow them to grant full custody of my son to that woman.
Yes, I understand. But calm down, please. We're going to settle everything, I promise. Just trust me on this, yes? We're going to fix this, so calm down. Take it easy.
Alejandra. Sweetheart. What's the matter?
Oh my goodness, Mom.
What?
I talked to Carlos.
And what happened?
We had a terrible fight.
Sweetheart, you shouldn't feel this badly about it. You really shouldn't.
It was a lot harder than I thought it would be,
Well,
Mom.
yes, of course. But the good thing is you got things off your chest. You were able to tell him how you felt, all the things you've been keeping to yourself.
Oh, Mom, I told him that we had to end our relationship.
Well, that's good. And what did he say after that?
He said no. That he loves me, that he's going to fight for me.
Well, of course he was going to say that. I knew he would. He's stubborn like that. Sweetheart, how are you feeling?
Bad. I feel guilty because I was wrong too to get my hopes up with Ricardo while Carlos was suffering in jail.
Oh, no. Don't start with that because you didn't do anything wrong. When you started going out with Ricardo, you were on hold with Carlos, or more like in a coma, right? You didn't have anything with him. He can't hold that against you. Alejandra, if this is what you really want, you have to stand your ground and fight for your love.
Oh, it's so hard, Mom.
Yes, my darling. Cry, get it out of your system. You're going to be all right, my dear.
Loss of love.